You're here now, so thanks for joining us. It's going to be a great night, I hope. We've got piles and piles of different cards here, and it's time to do some mediumship and psychic readings as we get stuck in. So, first week in February, just about over actually. Yeah, it's the 7th, so it is over now, I suppose. And how 2021 is shaping up, eh? It's been pretty crazy so far, crazier than anybody thought it would be, I imagine. But you know, coolio, everyone's getting on with life, stuff's happening, things are going on in their own special way. Hello, Janie, nice to see you. So you made it, great, because I know you missed one or two, or at least I think you did. You know, I'm almost struggling to keep up with who's who at the moment. It's remarkable. I'm so grateful and delighted to have all you guys on board. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Sam. Hello, Rosa. And hello, Chris. This is great. People are turning up. The channel is kind of growing at the moment, and it's just growing out of the zone where I can like remember everyone and know everyone by name and stuff. But I'm going to try and rise to the challenge basically because I love doing this, and it's given me a real good chance to actually reach out to different people, and I hope make a difference. One way or the other. Hi to you, April. What did you write there? Yeah, love and hugs to you too from all of us, I'm sure, April. And Kathy Miller-Stewart is here. Nice to see you, Kathy. A big heart to you too. So great, people are here. Daisy D is here as well. This is great. All the gang are turning up one by one. This is really fantastic stuff. So I've got a nice cup of water here. And thanks everyone who watched the video that I posted yesterday with the drive in the country. I know a lot of you found it pretty sort of crazy because I drive on a different side of the road to the way you do in the States and Canada. But that's life. I went to Canada once, and I was only small, and I kept trying to get in the driver's side all the time because, it's on the other side. You loved it, April. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Kathy Persons, hello to you. It's retracted your message. I don't know why that's happened, but this chat thing can be weird. Deborah, no, I don't have snow, actually. Oh, I bet it's nice in Essex, actually. Yeah, I bet it is. We did have snow a couple of weeks ago. And if you take a look at my page, ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/Andy's Readings, there's a whole album there of snow pictures that I went out and took when we had the snow. But no snow tonight. It is -2 outside. I'm really lucky that I've got wood burners and, log fires going and things. I've even got a little electric heater to one side of me, keep it all nice and comfortable. But no, I'm in a microclimate. There is snow all over UK at the moment, but I'm right in between the Welsh mountains and the West Wales coast, kind of sandwiched in there. So we get different weather. It does get incredibly cold sometimes. You just had a 20-second snowfall, Janie. Oh, that's better than none, isn't it? That's all I can say. Better than none, most definitely. Yeah, let's just see who's... Oh, and Jess is here as well. Great to see you, Jess. And a nice butterfly. I love that butterfly emoji, actually. I should use it more. It's a real good spiritual symbol, a butterfly. It takes you into the whole thing of, reincarnation and just how, without actually reincarnating, how we make the most of this incarnation with life being changed. I just heard from a friend of mine today. She's booked to go out to Mexico in March, by which time I hope she'll actually be able to get a flight out of the country. And life is changed, and that's her kind of doing a chrysalis thing and going onwards and forwards. Hi, Nicola. Nice to see you here. Yeah, well, lots of people here. This is great. Let's pull some cards out and start going. It's becoming traditional, actually. You can always start a new tradition when you get stuck in. First request of the night, Deborah. Andy, sorry to jump right in with a question, but do you see me getting a job soon? Getting really worried. Right, I am taking questions, Kathy, yes. But I must quickly explain, right? Excuse me. I'm working on my own. I don't sort of have any moderators or anyone manning the chat or anything like that. So it kind of depends if I see your message. But I try to get to everyone, And I try not to end the thing until I've, at least given something to everyone. So if I don't come to you and you've asked, just please ask again. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm here to help, and that's what I like to do. So we're kicking off with a card for Deborah. Do you see me getting a job soon? Getting really worried. Right. Okay. Actually, let's not start with a card there. Let's start with the pendulum. Okay. I'm feeling positive about this, Deborah. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be a negative answer. Just let this has got its string all tied in knots. Actually, it's a crazy thing, but I just can't get the knots out, and I've had this pendulum for so long, and it's very responsive. Okay, well, what we're getting, Deborah, is a circular movement. It does a side to side for no, so a circular movement is good. It took a long time to start spinning though, Deborah. Okay, but the circle's getting wider and wider now. It's really going for it. So it's a big guess, Deborah, but how soon, you know, because part of the question was soon. Doesn't feel soon to me exactly. In other words, not as soon as you'd like it to be. But I don't want you to worry about it, Deborah, okay? There's going to be understanding everywhere for the way everything's got held up at the moment. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you. Yeah, love and light to you too. Thanks for coming in. Lovely to see you. But yeah, Deborah, I'm going to pull a Moonology card now, and we're going to kind of see what the advice is coming from the cards. And what we've got is a balsamic moon. I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly, but what it says here is a time for healing. And this is the thing, Deborah, okay? There needs to be some healing. There needs to be some time to pass before this job really kicks in for you. But don't worry, okay? There's going to be a lot of help about. There's a lot of help already. But even as people are getting vaccinated and things look like they're going to come to life again, there are still going to be lots of people unemployed, lots of people looking for work, and there's going to be great understanding for you if you've got a job coming. And the pendulum did say yes in quite a big way. So I hope that helps you. Okay, well, it's a yes. It's just a very slow start to it. Okay, so I think we're looking I think you'll know more in March, but I think we're looking at April, May, you know, leaves on the trees, that kind of thing in the Northern Hemisphere before it really comes to light. But yes, it's coming, Deborah. Just hang on for as long as you can and try and use this time, okay, to just kind of look inside yourself a bit if you can. And just, you know, build up that self-knowledge. That's the advice that's coming into me there. So, yeah. Thanks a lot. I'm going to move on because I'm going to kind of try and do as many as I can tonight. Hello, Inquisitive Sheila. Loved your drive in the country. That was really wonderful. I loved it too, actually. Yeah, and it is a lovely group, isn't it, Nicola? Yeah, and love and light to you too from all of us, I'm sure. And actually, Nicola, I almost kind of chuckled a little bit. I mean, it's not your fault because you didn't know exactly where I was. But I shot that session right on the top of a mountain, you know, and I know 2 cars came past, but there's hardly anybody living around here. It's almost deserted, and we all know each other. And you know, if the worst came to the worst, even then, there's a little button where I can lock all the doors from the inside of the car just with one button. So I was coolio, and it was coolio, and I enjoyed making that video. I'll do some more driving videos actually for you if I can, guys. I used to do them all the time. So at least like once a week I would do a driving video, and then the car just kept breaking down. It got into a cycle. I hardly had it on the road at all last year. I spent a fortune on it, and so then it went wrong again, and I had some money saved up for a new car, or a new old car. I can't afford to buy a new one. And I was going to have to blow all this money fixing up the old car again, and I just thought, no, that's it. It's got to go to the Great Scrapyard in Tannergrois, which is our local scrapyard. And so I got another one, used the money for that. I think it's a sensible thing to do, really. So I'm out and about loads now, and yeah, it's beautiful countryside, so we'll get out there and we'll do some more of those driving videos because they're fun. Hello, Adrienne, AQ, how nice to see you. I'm just scrolling back a bit to see who I've missed. Aria Song, good evening to you. Madhu P, wish it would rain here in South California. It is very dry here at the moment, actually, but It does rain a lot. I've got to admit, we're really lucky with rain. In fact, we're sort of the other side of it. We're actually a bit unlucky with the sheer amount of rain we get. There are reservoirs in Wales that supply England, and that's the cause of much politics going on, actually, all along the way. Hello, Nick, by the way. Nice to see you. Right. Rosa, Andy, do you see me getting a mortgage? I'm planning on buying a house this year. Right. I see you getting a mortgage, Rosa, but it's not a real conventional one, okay? There's other ways, aren't there? Besides going to a bank, there are lenders that specialise in certain things. I think you're going to need a specialist lender. I'm feeling good about it. Let's ask the pendulum. I think this pendulum's going to be busy tonight, actually. Okay, that's side to side. So that's no to a conventional mortgage, okay? You're going to have to go to a different kind of lender. I think you're going to need to get your family involved, okay? And now it's given me a yes. So friends, family, okay? But there'll be something to put in writing. That'll be the solution to the thing, you know? Someone will put something in writing for you. Maybe go to, I don't know what you guys call them, a notary. Maybe that's it. But, you know, someone who writes out official agreements for you. It's a real strong yes there, though, once I came away from asking about traditional lenders. So I hope that helps you. I wish you all the very, very best with you, with that, okay? And try and have a manifestational frame of mind. Keep on asking the angels, okay? Because as wacky as it can sound, the angels will help you with a thing like that. It's home, it's hearth, it's a roof over your head. It really matters, you know, in a big way. Tool, good evening to you. Oh, you've made it. Oh, great, because you weren't sure when I wasn't sure when I was gonna get on, actually, but I'm really glad you've actually caught me tonight and caught up with me. Now then, do I have an email, April? Yes, thank you very much. That'd be nice. It's 35and83@gmail.com. I have to get a little card to hold up. 35and83@gmail.com. Okay, I will give that out a bit later as we go through. Love to Ireland from Wales, Liz. Glad you're joining us here. And thanks, Daisy. Ah, so you're actually back. Yeah, I've been making videos a long time, actually. Jess Waddingham, I feel a spirit keeping me awake at night sometimes, Andy. Do you think it's one of my guides? It's nothing bad, Jess, okay? But I've got the feeling it's a relative, okay? Relatives do come around us from the spirit world, I mean, from the other side. When they're concerned about something, and there's something they're concerned about with you. Now, relatives can guide us, so in a way, yes, it is a spirit guide, but I'm going to ask the pendulum here. Is this just a spirit guide, or have I got it right? Is it? You can see it twirling because of the string going round, but as the string settles, the pendulum starts. Right, it's not a spirit guide as such, Jess, that's the truth. But it's someone concerned about you from the spirit world. Okay, I don't know what you're going through at the moment. I mean, please don't feel you have to tell us. That can be, as you know, private if you'd like it to be. Hi, Twainer. Lovely to see you. It's nothing to worry about. It's good, clean energy. I can feel a sort of pure love about it. Okay, so fear not, Jess, okay, but it's someone who's concerned about you. You would feel them around you actually when you get into bed, you know. Some disputes in the family recently, that might actually be part of it. That really might be part of it, Jess. But whoever it is there for you in a big way, Jess, okay? I'm not saying they're not with other people in the family at the same time, because they're non-physical, they can do that. You can feel cold on your neck. Ah, yeah, that's what's going on then, Jess, I would say. So, yeah, okay, Jess, hope that helps you. I'm going to keep on moving to get a wiggle on tonight, because as things grow, I have to try and make the readings a little bit quicker, and I'm always trying to make them more meaningful as well. So I'll keep going there. I'm fighting the hiccups at the moment, so I know I've got spirit with me. Melissa Excuse me, Melissa Gerber. I'd also like to know about meeting a new love interest. My husband died 10 years ago this year. Thanks. That is a long time on your own, actually, Melissa. But yeah, someone's sweet on you now, Melissa. Okay, I just pick up on your name. My guide pointed me to your name because in Welsh, Melis means sweet. And I think that's what the name Melissa actually means, going way back. And my guide tells me someone's quite sweet on you, someone you know at the moment. Might be the last person you would imagine you would end up in a relationship, Melissa. But explore, okay? This isn't like someone suddenly new has got to appear in your life. This is someone who's already around you, okay? So give it your best shot, Melissa. That's all you can really do, you know? Chris Angle, will I hear from my ex? Let's find out. Now, this is a good one because maybe Chris doesn't want to hear from her ex. Maybe she does. So I'm not going to feel bad whatever the answer is here because it'll be the right answer for sure. Okay. It's a very gentle circle, Chris. A very gentle circle indeed. So it's not for a while is what I'd say, Chris. But you've got to there's got to be a bridge built somehow. Hello, Salma, nice to see you. Yeah, lots of people coming into chat now. It's wonderful. I absolutely love the way this is going at the moment. But yeah, Chris, yeah, someone's got to build a bridge, you know. I don't know which one of you it is. I'm not being told which one of you it is, but basically one of you is going to try and build a bridge. The other one's got to kind of listen and go along with it. Yeah, issues to get over. Give it time, Chris, okay? Give it time. I feel sure it's not over because the pendulum did a bit of a wriggling job there. So that was quite nice. Hello, Darkness Wins. Oh, never wins with me, but you win with me. Nice to see you. Yes, it is free readings. Yeah, and I hope you will laugh out loud when you get one with astonishment at like how good it is. That's what I hope. Linda Hefflinger. What am I saying? I can't sleep at night and it's been going on for a long time. Can you tell me why, Andy? Okay. I haven't done many cards yet here, have I? But I feel drawn to this one for Linda. And Linda, thank you for your lovely message. It's cool. So much work is building up at the moment, and it's wonderful. It's what I've been praying for a long time. But I'm not getting round to answering people's kind of email questions in the comments as well as I used to be able to. But thank you. I read them all, and I read that whole thing, Linda, and it's really great to make the connection with all of you. It really is. And I do, I always read them all. But Linda, why isn't Linda sleeping exactly? There's some kind of spiritual awakening going on, Linda. Okay, this is the card I've got for you. It's from a deck called Work Your Light for Linda. Mintarkan, Longing for Home, Belonging, the original light workers. So, Linda, you're actually being connected to very, very ancient energies here. Excuse me, hiccups come in, so I know I'm on the case. And in your sleep time, in your dream world, you're a bit like this character here, kind of just very alone in this great big expanse. And it's a kind of wilderness, even though it's a rather beautiful wilderness. And all these stars, all these planets, and all the beautiful universe, quite a long way in the distance. But it's a nice journey, okay? And Linda, this is the journey you're making in your sleep. It's a long journey indeed. But you are actually, you're moving towards a new kind of spiritual work. That's the bottom line. That's the truth. And you were talking, I believe, I hope I've remembered this right. You were saying that kind of you do have certain spiritual practices. Well, it's just a new way of working for you, okay? You're going to reach a lot deeper into people's hearts and minds, and there are going to be more people coming to you, Linda. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Thanks so much. Let me just scroll back and make sure I'm not missing stuff. April, yes, please, thumbs up for the page. It really helps. And guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button because it shows the YouTube algorithm that psychic stuff is worth it. And it really is. Okay, Inquisitive. I shall come to you in a tick. Okay. I'm just scrolling back because my guides kind of tell me to look for things. Hello, Julie, by the way. Great to see you. Right, I'm going to do a free reading for Darkness Wins at this very moment. Okay? Now, you guys can have whatever names you like. I'm not like the YouTube name police, but I feel very, very strongly that darkness doesn't win in the end. It very often wins in this life, but I don't think darkness wins in the end. And darkness isn't going to win over you in the end. Not really. Okay. As long as it's cheerful, that's good. Honestly, whatever you call yourself is cool with me. It really is. Okay, and right, Darkness Wins. This is the card that comes up for you from Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Okay, and the Holy Spirit really can win. Really can. Call you Bo. Okay, I'll call you Bo. That suits me. Brilliant. It says on this card, Bo, remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay, so whatever you've been through, Bo, that brings the darkness around you. The only reason that darkness is allowed to have its free hand in this world is so we can really appreciate light and get to know what the true light is. And that is coming around you. It really is. Never assume, my friend, that it's not going to come around you and that it's not going to work, because this whole journey through this rather sad world of ours is about experiencing darkness, because the eternal soul in eternity, there is no dark, there is no light. It's pure spiritual light, but it's not like night and day sort of light that we get here. And your walk through life is bringing you closer and closer to the light, Bo. So I'll show you that again. That one's for you. And thanks very much for your question. And it's great to meet you. Actually, I hope you'll join us again. Now then, keep on going. Excuse me not talking for a second. I'm resting my voice. I've got a bad cough at the moment. Cat M, hello. Nice to see you. Now then, I didn't see that. Is Bear cheating on me there? No communication lately. Right, I'm going to answer that one with a pendulum. Is Bear cheating on Bo? What we got here? Just wait for the twirling to stop. Just touch it on my hand a bit there. No, he isn't. He isn't cheating on you. No, he isn't cheating on you. That's the simple answer, isn't it? But no, he isn't cheating on you. He really isn't. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? I'm looking for Kathy Miller Stewart now. Sometimes my guide calls out names to me. I say I'm not working with anyone who keeps a list, but no one in this world. That's the bottom line. Okay, Kathy Miller Stewart. I'm torn between art or writing as my main work. So your guides give you a sense of which will be better for me. I'm hearing writing. I'm strongly hearing writing, Kathy Miller Stewart. Right, okay. You can do wonderful artistic things with writing. You can, okay. So don't just see it as plain writing. Bring all your artistic abilities to bear on it, Kathy. Also, don't give up the art side of things, okay? That's what I'm being told. It's just that writing is kind of going to be a main direction for you. And you'll get to do lots of art. You'll get to do things along the way. How many questions can we ask, Darkness? Well, in some ways, as many as you like, okay? But I can only keep going for so long before the sort of psychic senses get worn out with me, and then I'm not so good at it. So I'm scrolling up and down, but basically I'm drawn to stuff, I'm drawn to the things that I should be asking. Twainer Bernard. Oh, lovely to see you, Twainer. Should I go back to work now? Okay, lots of yes-no answers tonight. Okay, right, Twainer. Yes, soon. Not yes now. Yes, soon. Okay, and I'm going to do a card for you. Messages from our animal guides. This is for Twainer. Cat. And it says domestic in small smaller writing. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. And that's the card saying that, Twainer. I'm not saying you're over-dependent, not for 1 minute. But there's something around your work situation where you just can't get anywhere without involving other people. It's saying strike out on your own. Okay, Twainer. So I got a yes when I asked, should you go back to work? Bottom line, yes, but take your time over it, okay? It wasn't really a yes to the now, it's a yes to the going back to work. But remember what this card says, Twainer, it's time to strike out on your own. That's the main thing, okay? Because you're not an over-dependent sort of a person. It's just that the work situation you're in, Twainer, is kind of, you're like hampered by what other people are talking about, what other people are telling you to do. And I feel that you're not able to do that job, Twainer, as well as you would like to be able to do it. Okay, give it time. Think about those things. But yeah, be heading back to work. That's right, I'm glad to hear that. Just take your time over it, Twainer. Okay, take your time over it. If you're not forced to go straight back, don't. Okay, if it takes more time and you're worried about money, ask the angels to help a bit with that as well. Right, that's important. Hello, Jeanette. Nice, I haven't seen you for ages, Jeanette. Hope you're keeping well too. I'm keeping very well, thanks. Are you going to move soon and where? Okay. Somewhere with Clan in the name, Jeanette. Okay. Possibly Llanarth. Not sure, it feels more like it's north of Aberystwyth, to be honest. Let's see what the pendulum has to say. It's a Reiki pendulum, this, but I'll do the trick. Yeah, it's giving me a yes, Jeanette. Very gentle yes. It's building up to bigger and bigger circles, though. Yeah, that's a yes, Jeanette. Most certainly a yes. I wish you well with that. Good luck with it. I don't think you're going to need too much luck. But it's somewhere north of Aberystwyth. I got that. And I also got the idea that it's somewhere with Llan in the name, which is a lot of Welsh places, but not all of them, so I hope that helps. Hello, Davey. Hello, Raven. Nice to see you on here. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Right. Tool, please. Or is it Tula? I don't know. But anyway, yes. Tula Lazul. Please read for Lucky and me as regards love life. The connection was powerful 2008 to 2010. But I really need to know what's possible. Okay. Right. Where are we going to go with this? Right, this is Moonology that I'm going with for you, okay? Hang around, Davey. Thule, all right, great. Yeah, do hang around, Davey. I'm happy to do a question for you, most certainly. Okay, this is for Thule, right? What I'm going to do is 3 cards. I'm going to go through them very quickly indeed. Okay, but they're going to point you in the right direction. This is advice to make it happen the way you want it to happen. So the first thing to say is, yes, it can happen the way you want it to happen. Card number, come here, they're all stuck together. Card number 1, be bold and make the first move. Okay, cardinal moon we're seeing there, so that's kind of cardinal energy. Get your boots on and be bold, make the first move. Okay, card number 2. Oh, they will stick together, these Moonology cards. Here we go, Thule. Right, what do you need to release? Waning moon card. Now, we're in the waning moon at the moment, actually. We're in the last quarter moon. It's coming up to new moon again soon. And in the last quarter, we think about domestic stuff, particularly, relationships with other people that we're close to. So this is a great time for you to think about, what do you need to release? Has there been something, in the past where you weren't in the wrong, but you couldn't really tell if you were in the wrong or not? You're not really entirely sure the guy's telling the truth, or it's not so much that he's a liar, it's as if he doesn't know what he really wants, So try and, release any attachment you've got to, having everything absolutely cut and dried, because card number 3 for you is a new romantic cycle begins. It's a new moon in Libra is the nature of the card. Okay, so you're looking for a new start, really. Okay, and it is with that person. But it's saying a new romantic cycle. Just explore life together. Oh, excuse me. Just explore life together and enjoy the journey. Excuse me. Right, Cat M, yes, please do. Okay, I might well do that, Jeanette. Okay, right, Cat M. If you have time, may I ask a question? Well, I'm going to answer Davey's question now, Cat. Okay, but type your question in, okay, and then remind me, and I'll come to it. Okay, will Elsa and me be back together? Let's get Grandma Pendulum out here. I've had this pendulum a long, long time. She's going straight into a yes, Davey. Okay. I can't make any promises, but this is a real yes pendulum, and it's making massive circles straight away. You and Elsa, see, Davey, you and Elsa, you had something very strong, and I feel really quite powerful bond between you. She's not going to want to let go of that any more than you do, really. It's needed some time, okay? I think a lot of that time has passed. I think you come into a time, probably maybe March, maybe April, but not very long before you get that chance to be together again. But you're going to have to sort of be on your best behaviour to get it to happen, you know? That's the bottom line. Hope that helps you, Davey. It's looking like a very positive yes from the pendulum there, though. Chris Angle, thumbs up all. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up on this video if you're liking it, guys. And please hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. That makes a big difference to the channel. It really does. And it helps all the YouTube psychics as well. You know, all the YouTube mediums, all the spiritual YouTube channels, because it shows the algorithm that anything with those tags, with this ethos, like we're doing readings and sending love and healing to each other on the group, it shows the YouTube algorithm that that's a powerful thing, and that's going to keep it strong going further forward into the future. Okay, mate of mine's just sent me a gift, but that's from a different thing, so I won't get too much into that at this moment. My guide's messing with my tummy. Well, they are in a way, Kathy, but the other thing is, right, I grew a load of artichokes last summer, and I was out in the garden today and I realised I haven't eaten them yet, and it's like winter and they'll be growing again soon, because it doesn't take long for them to start growing. So I had a meal of artichokes, and I've never eaten artichokes before. And people say they give you gas, and it's coming upwards rather than downwards, which is lucky in a lot of ways. Hello, Claire. Yeah, I was thinking about you today. I've still got my mug that I drink out of, and it always reminds me of you. Yeah, missed you very much, Claire, so I'm really glad you're around. Lovely, lovely to see you. Right. I'll come back to you, Davey. Okay, mate, I will come back to you. Raven, I have a health situation that I am told will be resolved easily. Would love to know what the pendulum or cards have to say, please. Okay. Sounds like a job for Rachel Sharman's chakra reading cards. That's what it sounds like. Okay, let's bring these out and see what we get. You're very welcome, Tuli. I sometimes wish I could do more for people. I've had bad times in my life, and other people have helped and been really wonderful. And it's just great to be able to give something back. It really is. It really is. So where was I? You're very welcome, Linda. You're all very welcome. This is for Raven Manning. Okay, cards, and I'll do pendulum as well. Okay, is it going to be resolved easily is the question, and what I've got is abundance. Okay, and I think this is abundance in terms of healing and not in terms of anything to worry about, because this is the base chakra, this red colour, and the fact that it's number 8, it's the root chakra at the base of the spine, and that's all to do with money, safety and security. And when we think about health problems, perhaps we think about all three, Raven, but in actual fact, this is positive abundance, this is abundance of healing, and this card is saying, don't worry. Whatever whatever you do, just kind of don't let it become a worry, because worry can kind of inflame things. It really can. Try and kind of try and kind of stay happy about it if you can. Okay, will it be resolved quickly? Let's get out the pendulum. It's doing massive ovals. Okay, so because it's not quite a circle, but it's definitely not a no. I think it might take a bit longer than you're expecting, Raven. I really do. Okay, but it's getting much more like a yes now. It's whirling round. So it's going to take a bit of time. Not super quickly, Raven, but it's really nothing to worry about. That's the pendulum's giving me that, and the card is giving me that too. So positive for you, I'm sure. Okay. Love your spirit too, April. Thank you kindly. Kathy Persons, do you see me selling my house and buying another one? I know it's free will. I see a move for you, Kathy Persons. I see a move for you. I really do. Now, I guess that couldn't happen unless you sold your existing property. But the move might come before you've sold it. You might need to get like a bridge loan, something like that. But there's a move for you coming up, definitely, Kathy. It's a bit later on in the year. I think we're kind of into the summer months by the feeling I really get here. But it's going to become summer in your heart, because it's going to be a good place and it's going to be worth waiting for. That's what I've got there. Okay. How long do I have to wait until Bear sends me a text? Wow. Right, my guide, or maybe it's your guide talking to my guide, but what I got is 3 weeks, okay? No guarantees. I wish I could guarantee stuff more, but most people find that what I get from my guides tends to be pretty much right. So what I got there for you, Bo, 3 weeks, okay? 3 weeks, and yeah. In one of the British Island languages, I don't know if it's Irish or I'm not sure. It was a lady from Iona that I knew used to say it to her husband. She used to call him Bear, and it meant love or something like that. Yeah, you got this. So you got 3 weeks too. Yes, Sam. Great. Okay, looks like we got confirmation for 3 weeks on that one. Brilliant. Davey, are Elsa and I twin flames? Right, that is a job for the pendulum if ever there was one. Something tells me to do a heart chakra card for this as well. Are you twin flames? Right, it's a very slow circle, so it's a yes, but there's different levels of twin flames. Sometimes excuse me, guys. Sometimes the twin flame thing is a way of walking through life together, and there's a reason why you're inexorably drawn together. So it's gonna take some work to make it into what you're really hoping for. Okay, I'm gonna go in for a chakra card. What have I got? It's the I am presence. Okay, so where was I? Davey 4662. Yeah, the answer's yes, right? But to really make the most of it, this is what you've got to focus on. It's the I am presence, and it's the soul star chakra. It's about 12 inches above your head, and it's where you connect spiritually. Okay, so really work on the spiritual side of the connection and think about your spiritual journey as a part of that, Davey. Okay, it was a yes, but there's love there, most definitely. It is about love. It's all about love, let's face it. But there's some other reason you're drawn together, some kind of work to do together in this world on a spiritual level. And that's what's really going to make it special. That's really what's going to get things on fire for you, Davey. Well, I hope that helps. Nicola, your hands are tingling. A lot of healing. Well, send that healing out, Nicola. Wonderful. She's sending it out. It's what I love about all the people who come together on this channel, actually. There's a lot of love and light and a lot of people kind of sending good things to each other, which is it's just brilliant. That is so much what it's all about. So much of what we do as healers, you know. It's not just what we do as a healer. It's just the fact that we carry the will and do the affirmations that that's what we want to happen for the highest, best good of everyone concerned in the world. That's what really makes it special. And we become channels of that. And then the healing starts happening around us. So it's wonderful to get these videos going and seeing people sending healing to each other. It's a fantastic thing. It really is. Rayfin, you're very welcome. Let me just... I'm sure I've missed people, you know. You might have to remind me. Is my future Valentine on his way, says Aria Song. Tell you what I got in my head, right? It's a song that you may or may not remember if you're as old as me. You might remember it. Rawhide, rolling, 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 rawhide. So I guess that means he's on his way. Okay. He's taking his time though, isn't he? Aria's song. He's taking his time. Most definitely. Let's see what the pendulum says. It's a busy pendulum tonight. Yeah, yes. That's a yes. It's really taking its time though, okay? So you make sure you take your time. And kind of don't... hope I'm not doing you a disservice here, but it can be very exciting when your Valentine comes into view. Try and just be really, really cool about it, okay? Because this guy isn't someone who's going to really enjoy being big, being demonstrative in a big way, okay? But he is coming. He most certainly is. Okay. Any signs of my dead grandma I should notice around the house? Well... Right, look out for those signs, okay? Because I'm being told that she is, you know, that her spirit is actually close to you. Signs can be all sorts of things, but I feel that we're around the kitchen area more than anything. And I feel there's... what I'm seeing is like two wooden cupboards. Pretty sure they're wooden from what I'm seeing. They're that kind of colour. And in between them, there's a slightly smaller colour, slightly smaller cupboard in between the two cupboards. There's something there, okay? It's out of place. It keeps turning up out of place. It keeps not being where you think you left it. That is definitely a sign. But she's around you, okay? And if you kind of close your eyes and tune in and ask in your mind's eye, with your third eye, you'll really feel her close and you'll feel things in your heart. And there's something, I want to say a memory stick. I don't know if your grandma would know about a memory stick, to be honest, but something about a memory stick, okay? That's all I've got there. But the answer's yes, she's around you. She is around you. They never really leave us, you know. Sometimes they step back a bit. Because, you know, they can't, you know, it's your life now. You've got to live this life and you've got to make your own decisions, just like how it works with the angels. You've got to ask the angels for the stuff to actually start happening. But, you know, they never actually leave us. They just step back into the shadows a bit, you know, and come forward at other times. Do deceased relatives you never meet in life still visit? Yes, I'm sure they do, actually, because I had a lady around me, it's going back a few years ago, and I could always hear music, and I saw this lady, and I didn't recognise her, and a medium told me, without me asking, that, you know, she described this lady, and I said, yes, I've seen someone like that, and she said, well, she's where you get your music from, so I used to be a musician, big time, and... She was an ancestor who came around me to help with that and to help me, and she's a lovely soul. So the answer's yes. The answer really is yes to that. Adrienne, how is my future romantic? Right, okay. So I'm making funny noises because I can't get the words out sometimes. For a classic example there. Adrienne. How is my future romance energy looking? Okay. Right, Adrienne, this is the answer to your question, I hope. Gaia, Earth connection. It's an answer by way of advice. Okay, but it says connection on the card. So straight away, yes, there's a connection. This lady has got the whole world in her hands. And, you know, Gaia is a name for the Earth. And she looks like, she almost reminds me of the Virgin Mary in the Christian stories, to be honest. It says, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. So Adrienne, yeah, just kind of try not to worry about it. That's the bottom line. She's holding the world in her hands there, and it says connection on the card. So, you know, things are happening. Got to just let them unfold in their own time. And I guess what it's really saying is kind of be as natural as you can about it. That's what really matters here. But you put 5 hearts there, and that's great. Keep putting out that love heart energy. Keep visualizing in your higher heart chakra and believing in what you want, okay? The energy is good with you, okay? The energy is really good around that whole romance situation. But it's just saying, stay grounded. That's what it's saying. And you are a very grounded lady, I know, Adrienne, but that's just a little reminder coming in from the cards that way. Okay, you got that card last time. Well, hey, there you go then. There you go. Hello, Gutsy Guru. Nice to see you. Look out for the Gutsy Guru channel, which is going to be happening at some point soon, I'm sure. Claire Burnett, surprise me, please, Andy. Okay, I will. I could do all kinds of wacky, surprising things, couldn't I? Better try and keep it within the realms of reality, though. A lot of people would say these aren't the realms of reality, and I'm nuts. We're all nuts, they'd say. But what do they know, eh? I keep hearing scientists saying, why do people still believe in God? And what they don't get is people will always believe in God and angels and the divine and the mystic, because it's part of human nature. It absolutely always has been. And right from the very first prehistoric times when people looked up to the clouds and wondered why it rained, some of them saw it as divine, some of them saw it as just rain. And that argument has gone on ever since. But yeah, Claire. Let me read. Surprise me, please, Andy, and a nice rose. Well, I would if I could. I would come up to Scotland and surprise you in person. Okay. Right, Claire. This card says, who or what is triggering you? And it's a mirror. And this is really, it's a lot like the star. The way this card is depicted, it's a lot like the star in the tarot, Claire. It's snowing, is it? Right, well, I guess that's triggering you. It would trigger me, for sure it would. But yeah, mirror, who or what is triggering you? Try and get out into nature. Not easy when it's snowing, Claire, but you can meditate your way there. I know you can because you've done Sammy's course. And I know you're one of those people that can meditate into places, astrally travel, so to speak. So you'll be able to do it. What you really need to do, Claire, is dip back into the pool of life that nourishes you. Okay, that's something that goes with the Star Tarot card, but that's very profoundly what I'm seeing here for you, Claire. So that might not be a massive surprise, actually. I suppose it's a surprise to be told to go out into nature when it's snowing, and I seem to be in one of the very few parts of the UK where it isn't snowing at the moment. I'm not sure how grateful I am for that. I rather like the snow. It's rather magical. But Claire, yeah, just kind of look in the mirror, think about your own reactions. Nothing that's going on with you is your own fault. I want to say that very clearly, Claire. But just kind of look at yourself. Look at kind of as you're attracting good things into your life, sometimes you can attract kind of extra things that aren't as helpful. Just look in that mirror, Claire. Okay. That is for Claire Burnett. Brilliant. Hello, Elisa. New here. What do you say? I will come to you in a tick, Elisa. Okay. Hello, Beverly, by the way. Oh, shame you missed the programme. But yeah, I will. I'll come to you and do a card. Excuse me. I'll come to you and do a card in a tick. I'm just having a scroll because I have a terrible way of missing people. Okay. me keep on going here. Davey, I feel you'll know what's going on by March, okay? You'll be like talking, you'll be a lot closer and you'll know where the situation's going. You'll feel better about it. But I've come back to Kat because I did promise I'd come to Kat and sort of things moved on. So Kat M, will we be safe returning to in-person school? 1 second, please. Right, you will be, Kat. Okay, you will be. But there are people going to get ill because of that, so I'm not surprised it's a concern to you. Okay, really not. But the card I've got for here is you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, and it's a gibbous moon, which is like nearly a full moon when you get that. So, Kat, be fearless about it, okay? But take all the precautions, all right? Because that goal of yours about wanting things to kind of go back that way, very positive energy about that. We really are coming out the other side of this now. I know there are new variants and stuff, but society is finding solutions to this whole crisis in a very real, very profound way. And there's a lot of energy and effort behind it. You've got all the kind of ruling classes who've got their occult practices who are worried that they're not making money because people are having to look after their kids and stay home and that kind of thing, So things are changing for the better. But Kat, it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So just keep on keeping on, all right? It's going to be better. It really is going to be better. Now then. Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you. Elisa, what do you see ultimately happening for Jordan A and I? Right, well, it's about love, okay? But I'm going to say it's a very, very deep friendship. I don't mean just friends. It is love, but it's a very deep friendship is what holds that love together and actually keeps it on going. So I've got to keep drinking water tonight, but that's not a bad sign, actually. Hello, everyone, by the way. I can't remember who I was with. I've got a brain like half a tennis ball, I really have. Elisa, yeah. Jordan A and you. Yeah, it's a very deep friendship. Okay, so it's going to be able to withstand stuff. That's the bottom line of this. That's coming now. You're going to be, as a couple, you'll be able to withstand stuff. The relationship you have is a positive bond. It's a bond that goes back into past lives as well. Okay, you've known each other before, and I think you're going to possibly be able to tell me that you've felt something of that before. That's really strong feeling. When will he contact? Month of May pops into my head immediately. Month of May. That's quite a while yet, isn't it? But month of May. Hello, Kate. Nice to see you, Kate. How's things going on the other side of the world, I wonder? Great to connect over there. Current family situation, it will be greatly appreciated. Thanks. I will do a card. Oh, an Ascended Masters card for Kate Metho. Right. Hey, nice to see you, Kate. Okay. Let's have a little shuffle around down here. So I get there. Right. Oh, okay. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I really don't. I've managed it before, but I can't remember. You're welcome, Alicia. You really are. See the other person's point of view, Kate. Okay. This is the main thing that is going on with your family at the moment. There's a certain lack of trust somewhere, okay? And it's a bit of an insult that this person isn't trusting, or it's taken as a bit of an insult that this person isn't trusting. But there are reasons for it, and that is going to iron out. That is going to be okay. But everyone involved needs to see the other person's point of view, and that is going to point you towards being able to heal things in a big way, Kate. Okay. Elisa, well, I mean, to be honest, right, Elisa, you know, stand up for yourself, be yourself, and just kind of, you know, if it's been bringing you sadness for that long, you don't want to hang around till May, do you? You know, fair enough. I just cannot do it. Fair enough, Elisa. You can do it without him. You can. Okay, you really, really can. You know, if someone makes you unhappy, that's just not good for you. You know, it's really not good. And you know, when we ask the angels for help, they want to help us be happy. That's what they're really about. That's what the lightness of the energy is all about. That's really what counts, is keep on looking for that happiness. Okay. Jeanette, can I ask another question? Yes. The person I'm with, been in with me in previous lives, is that the feeling I get when I'm with him? That is a feeling. Okay. I'm going to ask the pendulum, Jeanette. I'm going to ask the pendulum. Just got to find the box to put the cards back in. Okay. It's either a yes or he's got the same energy as someone you've been with in past lives. What are we getting for Jeanette here? Give me an answer for Jeanette. Right, Jeanette, it's given me a no, right? But he's got very similar energy to someone you've shared a past life with, shared that past life with very closely. Okay, so there are going to be correspondences there, and it's as good as a yes, really, because that's, you know, that's the level of connection you've got, Jeanette. Hope that helps you. I really do. Okay. Salma's saying maybe you need to work on forgiving him. Yeah, quite possibly, actually. That's good advice. Yeah, it really is. Okay. Right. Yeah, you go, girl, Alyssa. Don't let anyone do that, you know. Hi, Philip. Nice to see you. I'm really glad you could join us this evening. Yeah, I should advertise these. I only gave about an hour's notice tonight. I'm never sure if I can get a decent connection, but if it's about an hour before I want to go on and I put Netflix on and I can watch it, that usually means I'll get the connection. And I've been watching Tuka and Bertie before I came on. If you've never seen Tuka and Bertie, you've really, really got to check it out, guys. It's so funny. It really is. Funniest thing I've seen on TV for years. Even better than like BoJack Horseman. Tuka, T-U-C-A, and Bertie. It's like a toucan woman and a bird woman. They're great friends. Sonny, is there a message from my mother? She passed almost 11 years ago. Right, let's see what I can do. Okay. So this is calling for mediumship, really. I think this is kind of a bit too deep to go into a card. Right, she's showing me a heart. Okay. Where am I? Hello, Colleen. Sunny, yeah, she's showing me a heart, okay? And what she's saying to me is she watches over you every day. She's very close to you, okay? She watches over you every day. Now, she's seen a lot of things going on around you. Not you, but around you, that are neither sunny nor delightful. And that's why she's sending you this big heart, okay? You'll see a cloud formation. You might have seen it already, but you will see a cloud formation that will remind you of something to do with your mum, right? 11 years is a long time, but you know, the bonds we have as family and as friends or whatever, you know, the human bond is an everlasting thing. It's an eternal thing. Once we meet someone in this life, in eternal life, we'll know them forever, you know. So it's a very close, very strong bond, Sonny. I hope that gives you something to something positive to hold on to there. Because after 11 years, they pass into that place in our heart where they always live, but at the same time, we don't have that upset, we don't have that unhappiness, And yes, Salma, yeah, they are absolutely alive. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Okay. Scrolling a bit now. Colleen, just found out I'm going to be a grandmum for the first time. Any thoughts on whether it's a boy or a girl? Thank you so much. Colleen, let me have a go at that one. Right. Okay. When I was training for this, they told me never say it's a boy or a girl. Okay, but I've got this right several times in the past, so I'm going to try. Right. No guarantees, Colleen, but I'm saying it's a girl. Okay. Strongly that. I asked boy, girl, boy, girl. Someone up there grabbed onto it when I said girl. So, Colleen, I believe it's a girl, right? I cannot promise it. I so cannot promise it. I wish I could, but they're saying it's a girl. Hi to you, 50 Shades of Purple. Glad you joined us this evening. You're very welcome, Sonny. Oh, you're very welcome, Nicola. I enjoyed doing that reading for you. Actually, let me just quickly kind of do a little quick advertising thing here. If anybody would like a private reading, I have a sort of price list. I do various different ones. They start from £15 British for a sort of quick one, and they kind of go up from there. But it's what I do, I dare to call myself a professional medium and psychic. I do it all the time. I'm doing a couple of them tomorrow. And if you would like a private reading, email me at 35and83@gmail.com. That's 35and83@gmail.com, and we will make an arrangement. We'll sort something out, okay? Because that's what I do. And thank you, Salma. I try to be as professional as I can be. Appreciate you saying that. Thanks very much. Yeah, and Kathy Miller-Stewart thought Colleen immediately. So there you go. There's some more for that. Some more evidence for that. Jeanette got girl. Yeah, Jeanette's a pretty good medium, actually. So that is also good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you should sing, Aria. You definitely should. I used to be a choir master. I'm an organist, and I met lots of people who believed they couldn't sing. And when they really tried, they found they could, okay? Start off in a way maybe that isn't in public, Aria, and just sing more and more until, you'll feel stronger in your voice, you'll feel happy. Oh, you'll feel happy to sing. So I've got real bad hiccups at the moment, guys. Oh. Right, well, I've been going for about an hour, okay, and I'm getting these hiccups now, and I'm thinking maybe the energy is dropping, okay. Bo, will I be in unemployment in May and June? In May, yes. In June, something comes up, Bo, but it's not a permanent thing. It's like, I don't know, it gets you out of, it gets you out of trouble, basically, in June. There's enough money to kind of keep things going for you. So it's no bad thing, okay? Permanent employment later in the year, okay? But you'll do this one little job in June. It's just a temporary thing, and that'll lead to more things. People will get your name. Do your best at that. Give it everything you've got, and then your name is going to get around. You'll get good word of mouth, and then you'll be going places. Right. Okay. Debbie Fitzsimmons, last 2 weeks, she seems to be getting more chaotic. Prior to this, I've always been a positive person. Will things start getting better? I've been trying to work on my spiritual side. Yes, Debbie, they will. get better. Okay, you need to be asking the angels, all right, as you're working on that spiritual side. I'm sure you're aware of the angels, and I feel you have been asking them. Okay, keep on asking them, all right. What happens with situations like yours, Debbie, is it's the energy of the moment, and when things build up to almost crisis point, the healing comes in, the help comes in, and it just calms everything down. Okay, I feel for you. That doesn't sound like a happy situation, but yes, calm is coming. Just, don't just wait for it, manifestationally think about it. So you're actively waiting, so you're making it happen quite well by doing that. I feel you've put actually quite a lot of work in, Debbie, and so it's most unfortunate that it hasn't worked out yet, but it's on the production line. Okay, it's coming up to things being a whole lot better. It really is. Okay, right. Janie, me please. I can't remember what did you ask a particular question, Janie, that I haven't done yet, because I will definitely do you one. I definitely will. Hello, Claire Patterson, by the way. How many guides you got, April? That's a difficult one. Right. April, you're someone who you've got a natural ability, okay? And I remember now, you asked me if I could name your spirit guide the other day. I must admit I can't, okay, but I know you have one for sure, because he's here now. It's a male energy. And this guy I'm talking to is your gatekeeper. And there are different arrangements for you than there are for a lot of people. You can actually work with, you've got a natural gift and you can work with just about anyone in the spirit realms. So you don't need to worry about how many guides. It's one of those things where as many guides as there are will work with you. And that's really quite a blessing. It's going to allow you to work with huge numbers of people. Just keep on keeping on. I think that was for April, wasn't it? Claire Patterson, am I with my soulmate? So we'll go with the old pendulum here. Oh, I mean, it's yes, right? But it's a very, very slow moving yes, Claire. Let me see what we get. Let me see what we get. Shuffle and we'll have a Keepers of the Light card for you, Claire. Claire Patterson. Okay. And what we've got for you. Right, Kernanos, Life Force. So it was a yes, but it was a slow yes, okay, because your energies are taking time to come into balance. This guy has a ram-like energy. He's really trying to break the doors down to kind of, it feels like he wants to rush you to go a bit faster than you really want to. Don't worry about that. It's looking positive. It looks like it's meant to be. Let me read the card. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So there you go. I don't want to put any more details in than that. Otherwise, I'll get banned from YouTube for saying rude things. But yeah, you're going to have to kind of calm him down a bit, okay? You're going to have to get him to sort of hold his horses a bit. And let him know, Claire, let him know that, like horses, people can be scared off in relationships, all right? It's important to try and get that across. So, Janie, yes, I have come through a very challenging 3 years. Now having the life, can you feel anything on the horizon for me? Okay. Right, Janie, what I've got there is ask and you shall receive. Okay, so, and I'm aware because we've done readings going back a little while for you, Janie, and I know you're a lot about your plans and everything, but keep asking the angels. That's quite a theme for tonight, actually. It's quite a theme, but yeah, it's just kind of, it's prayer, it's contemplation, praying for what you want, asking for what you want, and thinking about what you want, because as you build up a picture of what it is you want to come over the horizon, you're actually manifesting it all the way along, Hope that helps. Erin's no questions. I just want to say hi. Yeah, I'm doing great today. Thanks. And I hope you're doing great as well, Erin. Right, Jane, not often you catch a live stream. No, I do. I do keep trying different times and days, and it doesn't always work, you know. But I'd like to do 3 of these a week so I can kind of get to as many people. Get to as many people as possible. I've got him, have I, Claire? Right, good. Well, you know, you're not a bad match for each other. You're really not. Probably feels like that sometimes, but you're not a bad match at all. Okie dokie. Have you any angels, oracle cards, decks, or tarot? Yeah. Let me do an angel card for you, Philip. Let's put these ones down. Can never find the boxes for these because I'm surrounded by cards. This is my angel deck. I haven't brought it out tonight yet. Okay, this one's for Philip. All right. With thanks from me, actually, Philip, for all your support of the channel. Philip always leaves me a comment, and that is great. It really, really helps, you know, the channel to grow, because it all counts. Every time you leave a message, it counts as an impression, and the algorithm thinks, oh, there's something going on with that channel. So yeah, thank you very much, Philip, and thank you all who leave comments. Actually, it's all great stuff. Philip, right? Archangel Metatron, Hope. No, it's not. What am I saying? Archangel Metatron, children. It's the same angel for hope, but children. Archangel Metatron. And Philip, this is about trying to take a childlike approach to the spiritual challenges of life, Philip. Just kind of try and be as uncomplicated as you can, and just keep trying to manifest what you want. But Metatron is right at the top of the tree. Metatron means same as the throne, on a level with God, really highly up on the divine. And that's the card I've got for you, Philip. This card, all the same picture is on the hope card. So there's hope for you. I don't know what you're hoping for, but there is hope, and you're right to hope. And just keep on hoping and dreaming, my friend. Okay, because that's the way the cookie's going to be crumbling for you. Right. Oh, hello, Donna. Nice to see you. I hope things are good in Missouri. Adrian, you got an Ascended Masters deck. Oh, brilliant. They're quite hard to find these days, but I don't know what I'd do without mine. Can't find the front of the box. There's the back of the box. Where's the front gone? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's one of the best decks I've ever worked with. I love it. Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light is actually... It's quite similar, and in some ways it's better, but it's just a different energy, you know. Ascended Masters is really a great deck, so I'm glad you got that, Adrian. That is going to make a big difference to you, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, Davey, this is it, mate. I've pretty much told you as much as I can. I think it looks good for you, you know. I think it looks really good for you, but there comes a point where you just have to go with the flow and see what happens, because that's the nature of the universe. But my friend, come back any time on these lives, you know, and I'll always try and answer a question for you. Okay, I really will. The energy sort of starts going down after an hour or so, and I become a bit less accurate, and that's why I'm kind of being cagey about it. But yeah, okay. Donna's got the Ascended Masters too. To know it is to love it, that deck. Yeah, it's a lovely one. Okay, happy dance from April Evans. I'm really pleased about that. That is good news. Right. Okay. Hey, you're very welcome, Davey, and thank you, sir. And thank you for coming on the video. There'd be no point being a medium if there weren't people you could work with and give some help to. Because I'm not really the help here. I'm like the channel. There's this divine angelic body of energy up here that wants to help, and it just needs a voice that can speak it. That's what it's all about. Thank you, April. I'd be nothing without my guides, you know, and a lot of this is your guides as well. People who love you up there who saying, they like when you're a medium and trained, they sort of see a light over your head, and they know they can go and put some words in this one and I'll speak them to you. That's, that's how it works. So it's not just me, it's all the guides and everyone. Hello, mate. Hello, Melanie. I'm glad you made it too, but I'm slurring my words now. And I'm afraid I'm sort of coming slowly towards the end, okay? I'm gonna do something now for Mad Hoopy. Please, can you see if my dad has any messages? Okay. Well, he at this moment tells me that he's standing right next to you. Okay. You maybe feel that he's far away, Madhu, but as I was saying to someone earlier on, they never actually leave you. I feel that you think sometimes you feel that he's close to you, and it's confirmation that he is. Okay. He is close to you. I'm seeing a lot of flowing, rushing water as if it's coming out of a hose. Don't know if that makes any sense. I mean, it certainly represents the strength of the love that he's got for you. Okay, but look out for gushing water in the coming days, and that'll be like a sign from him. And then it really confirms it. No matter how much we believe in the spirit realms and how much we know it's all true, we live in a world which is always trying to make us think it isn't real, that we're just mad or something. That's the nature of this world. And I really hope that, as I'm coming towards the end of tonight's readings, I really hope that I've given you something that you can kind of walk through the next week or so of your life, or the next few days, until the next time you get some more evidence that your loved ones are alive and for real and loving you, and evidence that the angels are working for you. That evidence keeps coming up. I always hope I've given you something you can hang on to, to keep it real, because it is absolutely real. It doesn't make any scientific sense in this world, but it is absolutely real. And the reason it doesn't make scientific sense is that when the body is finished, it's the soul that goes on. The soul is non-physical. The soul doesn't need any food. The soul is pure light and pure love. That's all the soul really is. But they are that person. They have, you might almost say, that mind that actually is still loving you, is still caring for you. And you will see them again when your time comes and you move on to the other side. Okay, let's see where we are. Gutsy, thank you so much. I'm sure you've got a big angel in you too as well. Kat, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will have a wonderful evening. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful evening too. I always have a wonderful evening when I do some of this work. It's so uplifting. But guys, yeah, April, I'll give that email again. Yes, it's 35and83 at gmail.com. 35and83 at gmail.com. April, if you look at any of my other videos, not the live ones, but like the one you watched the other day, in the description underneath that, there's a link to my coffee page. If you want to buy me a coffee, it's ko-fi.com/Andy's Readings. There's a link. You can click to that in yesterday's video. And down below there's also my email for private readings. There's my Facebook, my Instagram, all that good stuff is there. It really is. But guys, on that note, I'm going to do one card for everyone who's here. Okay. I've loved tonight too as well, Nicola. Yeah, thanks. Love, light and blessings to you. Absolutely all. But yeah, please do it. It's down there. You can click on it, and it'd be great to hear from you that way, actually. And yeah, do leave me a comment, guys, as well. It's always good to share the journey, and hit the subscribe button. It's all spiritual connection. It brings us all closer together, and we can have a nice big healing circle going on here with the group, because it is a kind of a circle, a kind of a spiritual circle, the way it's coming together. This is a card for everyone. I've just randomly drawn it out, okay? This is a card for absolutely all of you. It's going to mean something to all of you. It says, hold your vision. And it's the fixed moon. So be fixed about your vision. Hold your vision, okay? And as our spirit guides step back into that part of the Great Spirit's wonderful universe, starlit universe that the Great Spirit has for all our loved ones, they step back into it. Again, we can't see them with our everyday eyes. We can't always hear them too clearly, but soon we'll meet again, guys, and we'll have the connection again, and it'll all be going again, which is going to be great, you know. So join me again soon, friends. Keep the faith, whatever you do. Keep asking the angels for everything you want, and just keep on going, guys. Never give up. Never give up, whatever's going on, and hold your vision, like the card says. Okay. Hey, blessings to everyone. Yeah, I'll get in touch, Jeanette. I certainly will. Melissa, thank you so much for that and for joining us. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely night. I've really, really enjoyed being with all of you. If I try to name you all, I'll be here for the next hour. Let you into a secret, guys. I'm not very good at saying goodbye. That's the honest truth. Now, plans for the next one. Okay, I'm not sure what day New Moon is. I like to do it on New Moon Day or night if I can. But at this moment, I'm planning Wednesday. It's going to be 8:30 p.m. UK, which means 2:30 p.m. Central. I will put a post on YouTube. I put a community post on. So if you hit the subscribe button, guys, okay, and tap the bell for all notifications, that will pop up on your YouTube feed sometime before I do the next one, okay? I'll try and make it at least an hour before. But I'm aiming for Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. UK. Hope you can join me then. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. It is a beautiful group, Adrian, and I'm privileged to have this group going on. I really am. So, guys, love, light, blessings, peace. Take good care of yourselves and be good to each other until the next time. Big love to all of you. Bye-bye.